Good evening, everyone. Not a great news, but a little relief to all the activists and animal lovers because the Supreme Court has reserved the verdict that was given on 11th of August. It is not reversed, it is reserved. That means it is not withdrawn. However, there will be a final verdict which will be coming up soon. That means if the local bodies are trying to pick up the dogs, you can intervene and stop them and ask them to wait until the final verdict comes. First point. And second point, I'm really thankful to all those elderly people, senior citizens who are reaching me out and asking me to educate them about rabies, educate them about dog bites, educate them about why the dog behaves certain way, so that they can go ahead and spread that awareness in their communities and to their children and grandchildren. Thank you so much for that, in believing in me. And also thanks to my dad that at the age of 66, he is spreading an awareness from his end, virtually and also personally. Thank you so much, Dad. So now I would want to talk something very important. The debate or discussions that are happening where people are asking why to fight about dogs' rights, when people are killing each other. So first thing, if there is some crime happening, you have a police station, you have a court, human can walk and ask for justice. But do an animal have any law? They do exist, yeah? But do they know that they have some animal rights? They can fight for themselves, they can go to the police station. No, right? So that is the reason we are here to voice out for their rights. I hope you got the answer. I've been asked a lot of questions. Why dogs? It's not just dogs. We also fought for goshalas. We also fought for the beef exports to be banned from India because India is the largest beef exporter. We also fought for child labor. We fought for child and human and women trafficking. We also fought for the rape cases. Arifa case, I hope you all know. I'm the first person in India to file a case on Arifa's case through online, where I'm the only person who got a call from Jammu and Kashmir's court to attend the hearing. So I have done these too, not just dogs. Second thing, a lot of people are saying that hundreds of dog bite cases are happening throughout India. A lot of children are being killed. 58 cases throughout India, the registered rabies cases. 58. Where are the hundreds of cases coming up? A lot of people are saying that there are hundreds of videos released where dogs are biting children and all that. Guys, dogs do not run behind children just like that. Children are scared of dogs, and when dog run behind them because dog's vision is very clear when an object is moving. So the dog thinks there is something moving and the dog runs behind that person. And when the vehicle is, you see certain times the dogs are running behind the vehicles like cars and bikes. Do you know why? Because their family were run over by the vehicles. They saw their babies, their families dying in front of them because of the cars, speeding vehicles. So they literally run behind those vehicles because they think that these are the vehicles that killed their family members. Right? So these are the reasons. These are the minimal reasons. If you get to know, you will not hate animals. In fact, you will drive slow. Now coming to the point about, do you all know how many cruelty cases are registered in India? The cruelty cases on animals I'm talking about. None. If there is one registered, within 10 minutes, the criminal comes out paying 50 rupees for the bail. So where is the justice for the animals? Do you even know what kind of criminal acts happen on the animals? Do you know? Simple things I'll say. Pelting stones. Throwing water. Very simple, right? Do you know people throw hot water, acid, burn their tails, cut their ears, cut their limbs, stab in their intestines, if nothing is left over, rape the dogs. Who will give justice to them? Do you know when a human rapes a dog, what happens to the vaginal portion of the dog? It bleeds and then maggots form and then dog dies. Who would fight for that dog? It's just a dog, right? If a man can rape a dog, do you think your child is safe in this world? But what kind of punishment that rapist gets? Of 50 rupees bail. When a Supreme Court cannot pass out the verdict for those kind of criminals or acts, then I don't think so Supreme Court even have a right to pass out such verdicts on dogs who are voiceless. When a Supreme Court is just allowing a criminal to take a bail of 50 rupees, then why should a dog bite verdict should be where the dog should be put behind the bars forever? When your girl child is not safe in this country, that particular cases are not taken serious by the Supreme Court. Come to the major part. The government has allotted certain amount to sterilize the dogs. But do you see any local bodies picking up every week and getting the dogs sterilized? No, right? Then why today the local bodies are rushing to pick up the dogs and throw away? If the same rigorous act can be taken to pick up the dogs and get them sterilized, by now your communities might have 2 to 3 dogs which will be very friendly with you all, which will be taking care of your community and also your children. And also it will spread some compassion. We leave that aside and we all are ready to protest about throw the dogs away. If the dogs are thrown away, the monkeys will come. When the dogs are thrown away, you will see the rats running around. The ecology is been destroyed by you, the so-called animal haters. And regarding the hundreds of videos that you are seeing, dog bite videos, just search for a dog cruelty videos and you will see on your Facebook, on your Instagram, on your WhatsApp, everywhere, thousands of dog cruelty cases where you will not be able to even view for 30 seconds. You will puke. That's the heinous acts that are happening on the animals. And we human who think dominant, just imagine what they might be going through. Just have gut and watch one video and I'll salute you. So we are very, very proud to fight for animals because they have no voice. They have no idea what kind of law exists on this earth. They have no idea what kind of human exists on this earth. So we are a very small tribe of animal activists globally and we will not step back and we will fight for their rights. Let's talk about rabies. Not every dog has rabies. If every dog has rabies or every dog bite would cause rabies virus into your body, I think every human would have ended up dying, right? Because of the dog bite. It's common sense. We are taught in school, in science, and still we behave like illiterates. Why? Now, if you're bitten by a dog, all that you have to do is wash your, the portion of the dog bite and then visit a clinic, get an anti-rabies injection done. If you're not doing that basic thing, that ignorance will kill you. It's not the dog bite. Because dog doesn't know it has a rabies or any kind of virus. We are educated, we are human, we have brains to think about and we ignore certain things. This virus takes 2 weeks to 6 months to spread into your body and brain. And we are wasting time for 2 weeks to 6 months, and then when the person dies and the post-mortem report says rabies, there we go. Blame a dog. You're ignorant. Please get basic education done. Just going to the schools and working in MNCs doesn't mean that you have knowledge on basic things. Now let's talk the final point. We activists are at least fighting for animals. And you all are laughing behind the scenes, right? Or behind the screens, rather. Did you ever step out of that AC rooms and walk on the streets for a rape case, for a child abuse case, for a woman domestic case? No, right? when you did not, then I think you have no right to even ask us question, white dog. When we can fight for dogs, we can also fight for human rights. I think there all the questions are answered on behalf of all the activists